What's up, y'all? This is your boy Gilbert coming at you with your second video. Um, First video received some great positive um, reviews. I was really happy with the feedback I got. I'm gonna keep making them. Um, this one, the second one, is gonna be season award predictions. I'm gonna give you guys my personal picks, and then you guys let me know what you guys think about that. And of course, about the games that were on today. First and foremost, I want to say, hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Hope everybody spent time with their families. Hope everybody got what they wanted. Hope everybody's wishes came through. Now, with that being said, um, my my thoughts on today's games. The Knick game was fantastic. Um, Carmelo Anthony um, put on an MVP performance. If the MVP was given out today after just one game, I think he'll definitely be in the running. But obviously that's not gonna happen. But he'll be my player of the day for sure. And the second game, the Heat just annihilated the Mavericks. Dallas looked awful. They looked old. The Heat looked dominant. LeBron James looked mad. He looked like a guy who is on a mission to win his first NBA championship. Um, the Heat overall looked great. Haslam had, I think, was 14 rebounds. He just beasted on the boards. On the Mavericks side, Dirk looked old. The entire team looked flat. They nearly came back in it, but it was just too late. I mean, at one point they were up by 30, 35. It was pretty bad. I personally am a I personally am a bandwagon Maverick fan because Dirk Nowitzki is my favorite player. So it was really sucky to see them get blown out, especially on the them the night the day they raised the championship banner. It was embarrassing. Third game, the Lakers and Bulls. Lakers and Bulls was a great game. Lakers let one go. I don't think the Lakers would have lost if Andrew Bynum was there, but um, I can't say that. Um, they'll be taking away what Chicago did, and that was a big win, a big comeback win. Luol Deng, who I believe can be that second guy behind Derrick Rose. He did it on the offensive end. He did it on the defensive end as well. And of course, the MVP did what the MVP does, and that's hit the game-winning shot and rally his team back, and they pulled it off. 4 seconds left. The ball's going into Kobe Bryant's hands, and he gets blocked. Now, everybody knows the ball is going to go into Kobe's hands at that moment. If I was Kobe Bryant, which I'm not, but it's just a thought, my opinion, Kobe will shoot the ball if he had the entire roster on him. He was That's the type of player he is, and the type of person he is too. He'll attempt a game-winning shot. Doesn't matter if the whole stadium is on him. Use that as decoy, is what I'm thinking. Penetrate, kick it out. You know what I'm saying? Jordan did it. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen Kobe do that, to be honest. At least for a game-winning shot. I mean, Kobe will pass it. He passed it to Ron Artest in the finals once. That was a big shot, but I mean, it's very rare you see Kobe let another teammate hold the fate of the game in their hands. It's Kobe. It's the Black Mamba, but use it as decoy is what I would do. I didn't get to watch the other games, to be honest with you. Um, the Clippers I heard were Chris Paul hit some late buckets and they pulled away from Golden State. Can't give a review on it because I'll be like a hypocrite. I really can't say how I feel about neither team and how they looked. Obviously the Clippers look good. I mean they won, and Chris Paul's gonna be big, man. for them this season. And the other game, Orlando and OKC, Dwight Howard doesn't want to be in Orlando. I think we all know that the guy just doesn't, his body language, he's playing with the type of attitude that says, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he's playing I don't give a shit basketball right now. He just wants to leave. I mean, Melo did it. I'm pretty sure Chris Paul was gonna do it this season if he stayed in New Orleans. And Orlando's a mess. They're horrible to watch. I could imagine. I didn't see them today, but I mean, reviews say that they looked it pretty awful. Um, and that's those are my reviews for today's games. Now, my predictions real quick. Um, rookie of the year. Rookie of the year to me will be my pick. Will be Kemba Walker. Why? Kemba Walker is on a team that is going to rely on a 32-year-old Corey Maggette. If I'm mistaken, I apologize. He's around the 32, 33, 31-year-old range. Um, and if your franchise is depending on Corey Maggette to get you to some type of level, your franchise is in trouble. That's just the way it is. I anticipate Kemba Walker to go off, much like Iverson did in '96, go off for like 20, 21 points a game. I mean, they have nobody on that team. That team is horrible, basically. They're a horrible team. Um, their best player is probably still Michael Jordan. I bet you if Jordan put on a pair of shorts, he'll be the best player still. Um, but I think Kemba's gonna be solid. I think he'll be that go-to guy quick, and I think he'll make an impact enough to get that Rookie of the Year award. Now, I'm not saying they're going to the playoffs because they're not. And if they do, Kemba deserves some MVP consideration. But I don't think they're making it to the playoffs. I mean, they'll probably win 15 games this year. I mean, especially with the shortened season, they'll probably win like 15 games. Um, my sleeper pick for Rookie of the Year would be Ricky Rubio. Reason being, this guy has experience. He's played in big games with the Olympic team. Guy was a pro in Spain when he was like 16 years old. The guy's just experienced. Plus, he looked really good to me in preseason. And him with Kevin Love, that's a that's a great young combination right there. Pick and pop all day with them. And he's got JJ Barea, who is a Latino, who is a Latin player who speaks Spanish, who I think could mentor him into the NBA game, make him comfortable. And if the T Wolves can make some type of playoff push, I believe they got the talent to win enough games to make the playoffs. And I think they got one of my favorite coaches in the NBA in Rick Adelman. I think he's one of the best coaches in the NBA. I wanted him for the Knicks. Knicks still have D'Antoni. Hope that works out. But I think Rick Adelman is a top-notch coach, and I think he'll get that young team rolling. Ricky Rubio is my sleeper pick for Rookie of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year award, I'm gonna go with LeBron James. He's the best defensive player, I think, on the perimeter for the best defensive team in the league. I think Miami's gonna steamroll past the NBA this season, and I think LeBron will get some serious defensive consideration for that award. I don't see Dwight Howard winning the award this year because I feel that the whole drama with him and his contract and the team is in the whole trade issue. I think that'll be just too much, and not saying he's not gonna put up great numbers, but I think that might just, um, voters don't. I just think LeBron James is gonna, um, from start to finish, just steamroll through the NBA this season. Um, my coach of the year, I'm gonna go with Rick Adelman. I think he's gonna get that Minnesota team a lot of wins. I think he's gonna teach them well, and I think he's gonna get them close enough to make at least some type of playoff push, like I said earlier. Um, and they'll improve their win total, and that's my Coach of the Year award winner. Um, MVP. MVP. I'm gonna go with Chris Paul. Reason being, I think Chris Paul is gonna have a Steve Nash type of effect on that young Clipper team, and I think that he's gonna put up some solid numbers, and you can see anywhere from 15 and 16 points to 12 assists. I mean, plus 4 or 5 rebounds, 2.5 steals. I mean, the numbers are gonna go. He's gonna put up some MVP numbers, and I think he'll be my MVP for sure. And some some sleeper picks for MVP. No, not much sleepers at for MVP. I mean, Durant's gonna get is gonna be there. LeBron, um, Blake Griffin, from, from the Clippers, and of course my boy Carmelo Anthony. I think if he plays the way he played today on a regular basis, I'm not saying he doesn't, but just taking over games and just beasting the way he did today, he'll put up an MVP season and he could get the award. Uh, no Nick has won the award since 1970. It'll be great for me to see if he to see it happen. I mean, I would love that. Um, Also, I wanted to give some shout outs in this video. Um, I want to shout out to all my family and friends on Facebook. You guys know who you are. Um, Shout out to some particular people. Um, Promise them some shout outs. Shout out to my boy Thomas Campbell. Shout out to my boy Justin Luker. Uh, Shout out to my boy Jason Sticky Face Cooper, who has a group on Facebook, an NBA group on Facebook. You guys could look that up. NBA Talk All the Time. It's a pretty solid group. You just go in there and just talk basketball. It's pretty cool. A lot of everybody on that group. Shout out to all of y'all. And that'll be all, y'all. I gave you guys my predictions. Sorry I couldn't make a video earlier. I apologize if I sounded a little bit kind of thrown down like in the waters, but it's like it's late here, and I just want to make this video as quick as possible before any more games happen. But this is not the first, I mean, and this is not the last. Shout out everybody who's watching the video. Much love. This is your boy Gilbert. Peace.